Andrew, settle down. Calm down. You need to get control. Do you understand?
Do you understand me? That's an important question because it speaks to capacity. I mean, does a toddler actually have the capacity to understand the meaning of those words? And the answer is yes, toddlers do. But a second question to ask is this: was Andrew taught what settle down looks like concretely?
A moment ago, Gary posed two questions. What is the essential bare minimum, the glue that makes obedience work? And what must be operative in order for a parent to achieve obedience with their toddler?
The answer to both questions is this: your child must have age-appropriate self-control that will help your little one stop in moments when he must stop, sit down when you say sit down, and stay in bed when he hears those words, night, night.
Self-control is the internal mechanism that makes obedience training work for the child and parent. But what does self-control look like for a toddler? It can look as simple as this.
Andrew, we're going to sit here for just a minute. Can you show Mommy self-control? Good job, Andrew. You're showing Mommy self-control. Now we're going to sit here just a minute longer and Mommy's going to finish writing her checks.
Andrew did gain self-control, and this is what self-control looks like to a toddler. You see, the folding of the hands provides a concrete way for young children like Andrew or the toddler in your home to understand what calmness looks like. Now, why does it work? Well, the answer is tied to excessive body energy. It has to go somewhere. When a young child folds his hands, he is actually redirecting all of the excessive physical and emotional energy into the interlocking hands, and that's why it works.
Another amazing benefit to the folding of the hands is how quickly it brings about self-control. Usually only 30 to 90 seconds needs to elapse before mom can say, okay, you can unfold your hands now, because your child only needs to fold his or her hands long enough to gain self-control in that moment. And you can definitely start this specific training skill as early as 18 months.
And remember, please, all children are different. At first, you might need to take your toddler's hands and fold them together while saying, let's fold your hands and get some self-control. But toddlers learn very quickly, and before long, he's going to be folding his hands without mom's assistance.
The folding of the hands can be used at the kitchen table when your little person is screaming because his food is not coming fast enough, or at the grocery checkout, or while your toddler is sitting in the shopping cart, or during that longer than usual sermon, or any activity that needs a little extra moment of self-control. The folding of the hands can also accompany those sit-time moments when calm must replace the kicking legs and moving arms.
And it's a wonderful friend to shop owners. When you visit a gift shop with those delicate items in reach of little hands, these are called quiet hands. Now, we promise you, children with self-control will certainly impress the store owner, not to mention honor God by their good behavior. And isn't that really the first principle of parenting? Isn't that why we have a greater sense of purpose and a greater sense of urgency in our training?
Finally, we will leave you with this. To really appreciate the value of self-control training for your child, just think of how many children you routinely come across that are out of control and have no means by which to help themselves gain self-control.
And also, please be thinking long-term. Helping a child gain self-control is a lifelong virtue and carries with it the promise of future blessings. Listen, the Bible strongly suggests that when self-control is lacking in a man's life, all sorts of terrible things can happen. Even children understand this truth.
The man who has no rule over his own spirit is like a great city broken down and without walls, open for attack, yes, easy to be plundered. Proverbs 25:28.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to see more, and check out the growingfamilies.life website to find more resources and to get connected.